Hello everybody and welcome back. It's been a while, but I've been very sick. Besides that, I've tried filming the video for this like a million times and I hate it every single time. So for our 5th book together, Nicole and I decided that we were going to read Mr. Murder by Dean Koontz. Dean Koontz writes like horror, mystery, thriller type stories, which is what this is. It was published in 1993. So to start off with Mr. Murder, it focuses on 2 main characters really. Marty Stillwater, who is a best-selling mystery writer. One day Marty is recording himself. I'm assuming he's trying to generate some ideas out loud so that he can listen back to them later. But he realizes that he's blanked out in his recording. He's not really like paying attention. He has no idea what he's been rambling on about. So he flips the tape back and listens to it again and discovers that he has been sitting there for like 7 minutes repeating the phrase, "I need," which is creepy, right? Anyway, so he immediately thinks that something's wrong. Duh. And so he seeks treatment for it. But his wife and his doctor kind of just think he's stressed out. So we have Marty Stillwater, and then we have the killer. So the killer is hired to murder specific targets. He's a hitman, and he spends the rest of his time like wandering around, drinking, having sex, like doing all of the things that you would assume a hitman might do. Don't really know much about the hitman life. So after one job in particular, something kind of like snaps in his brain and he's like, I need to find my place. There's this family that I need to go to. I need to go to this family. I'm part of this family. This is my family. And it just happens to be Marty Stillwater's family. And it's like super freaking weird. So he travels across the country, like hours and hours and hours across the country. He's just like on autopilot. And he makes his way to Marty Stillwater's house. Gets there when nobody's there. Marty has a wife and 2 small daughters. The killer goes in there, does some weird stuff, kills a couple of the daughter's pets. It's like really disturbing, really caught me off guard, like vomit inducing, gross, whatever. Nobody wants to see something fluffy die. Oh, so I forgot to mention, when he breaks into the residence, he sees this family portrait and he's like, yo, Marty and I look exactly the same. What? So by this point, I'm like, okay, this could be pretty cool. Like this could be kind of mind-blowing. Like maybe Marty's not who we think he is. I don't know. I don't know what I thought, but I did not think that what was coming because I thought it was so obvious that it just went over my head. Killer decides that he's gonna take Marty's place. And so then the whole rest of the time, Marty comes home, they fight, and then people kind of think Marty is freaking crazy because the whole thing just doesn't make sense. And that's where I would normally stop, but spoiler alert, basically, spoiler alert again, basically Marty has a clone. And that's all the further I'm gonna go into it because I just don't care. I don't know why I'm like so passionately hating on this book. It was just really disappointing and I didn't want to finish it, but I knew that we were doing a review of it, so I had to finish it. And positives and negatives. The positives were that it was a quick read. The negatives were that it had the potential to like blow your mind, but it just fell so flat. I mean, clones, like come on. Second, it's all been done before. Maybe I've just read more clone stories that are just so much better, that still had the potential to like blow my mind. I had no connection with any of the characters, and if I don't have connection with characters, I don't want to read further. So on to the grading. So for readability, I gave it a 3 out of 5. It was a really easy read. The only reason I gave it a 3 out of 5 was because I had just struggled to get through it. I was just like, ugh, I don't want to read it. I don't want to read it. The character development, 1 out of 5. If you can even give it a 1 out of 5. I don't know, man. I don't think anybody grew it all. Maybe I wasn't paying attention enough to care. Plot, 2 out of 5 because it's already been done before. I didn't want to give it a 1. I don't know, I guess I was being generous. Cover art, I mean, I wouldn't have picked it up based on the cover art. I picked it up based on the name. And maybe that's why I'm like so passionate about it, because I was so obsessed with his books. But maybe my reading my genre preferences have just changed. Cover art, I gave it a 2 out of 5 because it was nothing special. For writing style, I gave it a 3 out of 5. Again, I don't really know why. I just did. I was just like 3 out of 5. I don't mind his writing style really. I just didn't care. And then enjoyment, I gave it a 2 out of 5, but I'm not sure why I did, because I filmed this, I filmed the first time a while ago, and I didn't really write down why my enjoyment was 2 out of 5. Right now, like in retrospect, I'd give it a 1, but I don't know if that's just because I've read so many great things since then. Anyway, so sorry that you just had to listen to me like whine like that for however many minutes this ends up being. I just really passionately disliked it, and it's gone. We can't love everything that we read, and I'm getting better about stopping. If I don't like books and I have like so many to be read that I need that extra time, then I'll just stop reading. And I couldn't do that with that book because we were reviewing it, but that's okay. You're gonna see another video like directly after this, because I just read Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. That is our 6th book together. Sorry, Nicole, for putting them out so quickly. I just really want to do it while I'm excited about it, while it's brand new, and so you'll have like a really positive video after this super negative one. So anyway, if you want to see more videos like this, comment, subscribe, like this video. If you have any suggestions, as usual, like leave them down below. And I hope you all have a great day. Thanks. Bye.